Hello dear Gemini, I will tell you today's horoscope for August 7th, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope. A fruitful journey for you. You can unleash all your creativity on some new project or a hobby linked to the artistic world. If you find yourself at work or have decided to take care of your home, look for information about someone working in your area. Don't stay alone or alone with those who happen to the house. Exploit your creative essence and the ease you have in working with your brothers. Gemini horoscopes for August 7th. Make sure you wait a little. Unexpected expenses may come at you in the future. With a little effort, you will end the week with a very positive work balance. If you ask him to ask a friend for his tasks, he will thank you. Don't make drastic decisions without returning to love, it's not the moment. Don't worry about problems because you're soon going to get into a bigger fight. Your actions today will be marked by your effort and sacrifice. You will advance a lot. You will discover that someone is not as trustworthy as you think. Take action. You will see life with hope and it will be good for your health. You will have a placid and peaceful day, physically and mentally. Take it easy and rest. You will feel very vital and contagious with energy around you. You should relax a little. You have to try to sleep well. Love and fortune are giving you great things, but the most important thing is that you keep your feet on the ground at all times so that you don't become dazzled by those who live in an unreal world and promise what you can't fulfill. Fortunately, the natives of your sign can be very intelligent, and this will help you a lot to not believe everything that tells you and to differentiate very well the truth from the lie in love questions. The transit of Venus, planet of love, through your sign envelopes you with an intensely exciting wave. You will hear promises and oaths, many of them rushed and with little real basis. Before committing to something or someone, think carefully so that you don't get dazzled by a beautiful word or an artificial pose. A new scale of values enters your romantic panorama, and, if you pay attention to the encounters that arise, you will give yourself an account of what you have on your horizon and that you must enjoy every minute of your life. Quote of the day: a happy person is the one who enjoys everything at all times. In health, this day is the time to listen to the voice of your body and eat when you are in need and not out of commitment. Following the rules is good, but even better is meeting the physiological needs of your body and fulfilling them well. When working, pay close attention to what your friends, associates, and companions tell you, which will give you very concrete ideas that, once taken into practice, will give you many good results to achieve more in your current activity. Take care of what you do and don't do anything that could compromise your current employment situation. If you have a stable job, don't wait for something that isn't safe and that would make your life more complicated. Money and fortune, you are starting something new, a project, business, travel, finally, a situation that will offer you opportunities to develop and apply your knowledge in a more productive way. Economically speaking, there is a touch of fortune in your horoscope that helps you overcome the economic crisis that you saw a few months ago when your ruler, the planet Saturn, was retrograde. Now new doors and opportunities open that you must take advantage of with the dynamism and mental agility that characterizes Gemini. Today's astral rhythm, moderate sexual energy level. Cosmic dynamics that you must take advantage of, the planetary influence of this day with the moon in your sign that will help you to express your feelings easily. Dangerous tendency, changing your opinion at the last minute. What you should avoid, commitments and promises to irresponsible people. The best relationship today is with Leo and Sagittarius, also very good with Libra. Gemini could have good compatibility with Piscis, even if they are water. The most tense relationship could arise with a Capricorn native. Your current compatibility is good with all signs, although something is unstable with earth and water. If you are single or single, end the period of social isolation and enter a new relationship. Today's universal number is 3. In numerology, the sum can be reduced to simple digits. Furthermore, your favorable hours for questions about love, money and business are given according to the standard time in Eastern Europe, and you must adapt them to your national time: 4 and 15 a.m., 8 and 10 a.m., 3 and 25 p.m., and 7:40 p.m. The lucky numbers are 18, 20, 32, and 36. Special lucky numbers: 36. Your lucky color: yellow. Key features of Gemini. Because Gemini is a sign of air, its life progresses at a very accelerated pace. These people are always there and ready to do a lot of things at the same time. They are always full of vital energy and do not tolerate delays. Gemini often behaves identically in the role of colleague, spouse, or friend. However, it is difficult to find a compromise with them and interact equally well in different situations. Such a person often changes mood and often becomes unpredictable. He enters into fleeting relationships. Many Gemini are not perceived by others due to their constant search for truth in a discussion. At the same time, active behavior allows you to do a lot of things in a short time. You can combine different cases and solve several problems at the same time. These people will be the best assistants during a period of high workload when an influx of fresh strength and unstoppable energy is needed. It is difficult for them to find a couple with whom they will live happily. It's difficult but not impossible. Los Geminis can generally share their life with a person of unstoppable energy who can live at the same pace. On the other hand, you can build an alliance with someone who has completely opposite character traits and thus maintain a balance. You may not achieve the desired work pace, but your effectiveness will not be in doubt. Today, you and your couple will have something very special to celebrate. I tried it twice before taking the house out the window. Subscribe and activate the notification campaign so you don't miss any videos. Today you must recognize that you have been too hard on your couple and you must backtrack on your decisions. You will listen to someone who will open your eyes and show you clearly that you were wrong in the last choice you made. Don't argue, because changing your opinion is wise. Do not allow yourself to be excluded from this project, and much less to deny you recognition for your ideas that are fundamental to this new company. It is imperative that you demand this recognition, otherwise, this will be the beginning of many unpleasant moments. You must defend who you are. Today is a good day to strengthen the most delicate and crucial part of your being, your heart. To achieve this, resume exercise. Be aware that you cannot abandon it again, as it will become increasingly difficult to achieve physical balance. If you like our predictions, we'll help you make better ones by becoming channel sponsors. What you have to do is click the thanks button, and with your help we will continue to grow. We are complex creatures. We get excited about things that we should be ashamed of, and we take for granted things that we should be grateful for. Our priorities are unclear and our criteria are debatable. We even confuse friends with enemies and opportunities with difficulties, and vice versa. What complicates life even more is that we are not aware that we are wrong. This is only evident with the wisdom that comes from experience. The following days give you the opportunity to replant things. Everything is much better than what you believe. From today, Gemini, plan an astral conjunction for your sign that will be highly beneficial for you every day. Empathy is a cycle of fulfillment, and now is the moment to recover the taste for old things, to dream and dream of new things, to imagine new goals and achieve great goals. You will experience fascinating moments like you could experience as a teenager. You just have to put aside your fears and insecurities and be willing to see life from another perspective. On a daily basis, this circumstance does not happen quickly and is quite fleeting. Gemini, take advantage of the moment to live with the person you love for days and nights of authentic romantic and passional madness. Today your relationship can be strengthened if recently it seemed like it was missing a little spark. Now you will be left with her. Your heart will not deceive you, Gemini. so you follow your intuitions, hearts, and premonitions, even though you may not be suggested by appearances or external forms. The moon in your element will accentuate your originality by coupling its energy with other important planetary transits. This will be of extraordinary importance for you to apply your social tact when participating in meetings with other people and even when you have to talk about difficult topics with a friend or acquaintance. Mind your words, think before speaking, and you won't have any problems. Gemini, you don't have to worry about situations that haven't happened yet and that will probably never happen. Take advantage of the party, have fun, and explore new possibilities that life offers you. Everything is possible, and if you have a good attitude towards new possibilities, you can do what you want. You are a person with a lot of imagination, because of which you sign, most of the time, you are always thinking. And that's very good for you. If you can afford to go on a trip, it wouldn't be bad for you. Try not to go out too much at the party and take that time to rest and sleep a little better. In love, something surprising is about to happen to you, Gemini. Love and fortune are now taken from your hands, and where you think least, you find both things. However, don't let yourself be dazzled by appearances. It's time to put your eyes where your heart is. You can do it well. Living a lot with your family will make you feel good. Use that good vibration that characterizes you for good, so you will be very good with everyone and without problems. These days are filled with much fortune and love. You are in good luck with everything related to love questions. Love will touch your heart. This feeling of confusion can be a very close step to love, since the one who least expects you is the one who causes you a feeling of satisfaction and attraction. Don't stop your heart for new experiences. It will be something unforgettable. The lunar influence that exists at these times in your Gemini horoscope tends to lead to something indecisive when it comes to making a decision associated with a surgical operation or intervention, in which case you have to carry it out. But if that's not your case, don't worry, everything is marching as it should be. There is a good astral wave that promotes the organic recovery of those suffering from nervous disorders or illnesses associated with stomach pain, neurovegetative disorders, and stomach ulcers. On this day, there are many tasks and activities that lie ahead of you. Get involved with the decision and you will see how you can finish satisfactorily in a timely manner. Don't postpone for tomorrow what you have to do today. You will be able to resolve everything you have pending. Swayno with total freedom and never repress yourself. Design a life with everything you want and fight to achieve it. The planets are on your side to achieve your goals very easily. Enjoy this time of labor prosperity. It is necessary that you waive certain financial conditions. You must completely abandon all those investments that are problematic or unreliable for you, as today is not an option. The best you can do in these moments is the effort to do your work well and take care of your economy. Today you will have the option of acquiring a new loan, but be careful. This is the most convenient for you at these times. I'm due to the economic situation you're close to living in and may feel good in these moments, but I don't trust you. Things can take an unexpected turn. You will start the week with the moon in Cancer, which could trigger the need for greater emotional connection in your relationships. Even though Gemini feels comfortable within the scope of thought and communication, it is important that you allow yourself to feel deeply during Leo's moonwalk. There could be an increase in passion and fun in your relationships. However, avoid being inconsistent in your emotions when the moon enters Virgo. It's possible that you feel more analytical than you or the person you're interested in. The moon in Libra at the end of the week will help you find balance in your relationships. With the moon in Cancer at the beginning of the week, you might feel more cautious about your finances. Even though Gemini's duality can lead to impulsive decisions, he tries to think about long-term security. When the moon is in Leo, you will have the energy to shine in your work, but you will avoid the tendency to disperse yourself into too many projects. The moon in Virgo will invite you to detail and perfect your work strategies, and, when the moon passes through Libra, seek harmony between your work commitments and your personal life. The moon in Cancer at the beginning of the week can lead you to take better care of your emotional well-being. Like good Gemini, you may tend to ignore your emotions, but it is crucial that you pay attention to them. When the moon is in Leo, use this energy to maintain an active lifestyle, but without delay. The moon in Virgo is a reminder to pay attention to the details of your health routine. At the end of the week, the moon in Libra will encourage you to seek a healthy balance in all areas of your life. If you are having the need to make some projects that you had in the past begin to take shape, you only have to appreciate the knowledge that sometimes the time is not right for certain projects, but come to the light when they are necessary and become concrete very good. There are good reasons to start dreaming, and these always have to do with the things we believe and that start to result in our life. Now, Gemini, you have much more to fight for, but these days are being very prosperous for you in every sense. The good ideas that have been emerging in your head are not for you to leave them there and not share them. Remember that it is of utmost importance that you always know the people you work with or study what you are scheming in your mind. It is likely that you will have a lot of success in the near future, but for that you must be able to face someone who is in a position superior to you, and the best way to do it is with good and novel ideas. Start drinking more water every morning. It will make you feel good. You are growing as a human being, but you also need to do so in other aspects. Finances are important today, so you should pay attention to the expenses you are making and look for new ways to generate gains. It's likely that you're not winning enough, and that's leaving you with disappointment. If you don't have a couple, you feel that a big void is filling your heart. Today you are going to know someone who is going to make your heart bark in a way that you cannot deny. If some people leave your life without leaving a trace after having sworn love, remember that this is something normal and you don't want to decide that it was a loss to be with them. They are people who came to your life to teach you something, and now you are following your path. If you have a couple, it's time to recover the rhythm that once distinguished you in love. You will have a very intimate moment with a special person. If you are in a relationship, it will be a day of great sincerity for the couple. There may be some pains that will be shared between us, which always strengthens a relationship. You are quite happy at work, although problems can originate in other aspects of your life. Don't feel bad about making a mistake, just try to fix it. All work needs to be carried out slowly and very well planned. If you need to take a few days, today you can request this permission. A very simple way to bring that warmth that your heart lacks is to sing. Don't be afraid to do it, and if it hurts to be criticized by him, do it alone. Singing elevates the hormones of happiness in your body and creates an inexhaustible and powerful vital flow from your blood and energy. Do not get so carried away by your ideas at work. You have to listen to others. Today someone will make a comment about this. You have to start listening to others more. You could learn many things. Love is calm and will remain so as long as you want it to be. Your relationship as a couple is going very well, but it is likely that you have lost a bit of passion. This is very common when you spend a lot of time together. Do not let the desire to be with the other person and share intimacy fade. Do not allow your relationship to become nothing more than a friendship. A person who has had their eyes on you for some time will invite you, but do not feel ready to accept. If you do, you could have a very good time. You will not regret it. A very good time to ask the right questions to the person you are meeting. It is likely that you will discover that you have little in common and that it will not be possible to have a good relationship in the future. You still have time to change course. It is not necessary that you take an extra shift at work to replace the earnings that you stopped receiving due to some medical leave that you took or some days of leave that you requested. In any case, you will receive what corresponds to you if you achieve the goal that you will be assigned the present day. A very good moment with a person you love very much will happen today. It is always good to share with others, especially with people who want to see you well. Start making room to take a long vacation later. It is likely that you want to take a trip with friends and you should organize everything now. If you have been in a formal relationship for some time, you should tell him everything you feel. Do not keep thinking about how bad things have been for you in the past. It is a new story. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.